Hello everyone! Oh gosh, the sun's moving. So today I am going to be starting a new series, a school survival series type thing, back to school series. And in this episode, I'm going to be giving you guys survival tips and advice. And there are some sections that are just for girls, and the tips and other advice are for both guys and girls. So I'm not, just talking to one specific gender. But yeah, so this is going to be a 4-part series, and it's going to have 4 videos. And yeah, so let's get started. The reason that I'm starting this series this week is because by the time the 4th episode is uploaded, I will be starting school again that week. That my next video will go up, not the survival series, but yeah, so I would have started school already by the time you guys see the next video after the 4th episode in this series. So that is why I am starting it this week, and that's why I'm just putting this little note here just to, tell you guys why, because I'm sure you guys are confused. Oh my gosh, Christine, it's July the 5th. Why are you uploading this now? Well, that's why. So tip number 1, well, I'm not really sure if I'm going to keep numbering these, but my first tip, of all things, the golden rule, be nice. Be nice to people. Just be kind, be nice, and don't start drama, because starting drama will just lead to more drama, and then the drama will never cease, and it's terrible. It's just not fun. And yeah, no one likes drama. Give yourself enough time in the mornings to get ready and to eat breakfast, because eating breakfast is important. And quite frankly, if you don't eat breakfast, which happens to me a lot, you end up being really, really tired, and that's not good for when it comes to making decisions in school and for paying attention, because the majority of the time you'll probably end up falling asleep during class. So yeah, don't want to do that. Pack in advance in case you wake up late. Pack your stuff for your in your backpack that you're going to be taking to school with you the next morning. Pack your lunch just in case you get up a little late and you don't have time to make lunch. Also, set aside a section in your fridge to put your breakfast so you can quickly make your breakfast in the morning. Or do what I do. I make toaster waffles in the morning, so that's a quick go-to breakfast in the morning that I think. And also, this is the section for girls. This has been a lifesaver, but this makeup bag, oh my gosh, it has been a lifesaver. It holds so much stuff, and I don't even know how to describe it, but it's been a lifesaver. And you can actually hang it up on a clip or something, and you can clip it onto your bag if you want to. Quite frankly, I'd like to leave this in my book bag, but it is a really, really big lifesaver. So for those girls who wear makeup like me, we have to have a little makeup survival kit in case we wake up early in the morning and we don't have time to put on our makeup. Now, if you're like me, I don't like getting up early, but word of advice, plan your makeup look the night before so you know what look you're going to be going for in the morning. Don't decide what you're going to have your look like in the morning unless you give yourself that much time in the morning. But what I like to do is I like to pack all the things that I am going to need for a specific look, and this is how much stuff it's holding right now. Oh gosh. But it holds a lot of stuff. I have my zit zapper in here because, well, enough said there, you don't want zits and pimples just showing up. So I have that in there. Sometimes I'll put my EOS lip balm in there, but the majority of the time I just keep it in my book bag for easy access, so I don't have to pull out my makeup bag and, you know, take it all out. And like the good thing about this is that you can like just go inside of a stall and you would have everything that you need. You can just like put on your makeup in the stall. I don't like doing it in front of the mirrors that they put in the bathroom because people can see you, and I don't like people staring at me while I'm putting on makeup. So, but I have a very fluffy and very soft face brush from Macy's in here, and then I also have a bronzer brush, and I have a, well, this is a foundation brush, but I also use it sometimes to smoothen my concealer, and I also like it to blend out the like primer on my eyes. So yeah, multiple uses for that. And I have my blending brush in here. This is what I use to apply my eyeshadow the majority of the time. And then I have all of these in here. I have my brush that I use for my eyelashes and my eyebrows, and I don't really fill in my eyebrows because, you know, not really necessary with me. And I also have my concealer palette in here from Sonia Kashuk, and it's a really good palette. And I think you don't really need to put on, like, you don't have to cover up your whole face. I do use bronzing powder once in a while. That's if, you know, I just like, I don't know. But I also do have my eyelid primer in here. And I have some stuff in the pockets too. There's a pocket here, and there's a zip-up pocket over here. And in this pocket, I just keep my pressed powder in here. Yeah, because, you know, I like to put pressed powder over the stuff that I'm concealing. I have my little mirror in here, and it's like, the circle one is a zoom-in mirror, and then the square one is just a regular mirror. So yeah, that would come in handy, especially if you're like me and you go into a stall to put in your makeup. In the zip-up pouch, I have my concealer in my actual skin tone, because when I'm concealing things, I only conceal blemishes as I see them. So I cover up redness with the green here, and then you usually have to cover up blemishes with a concealer in your skin tone. And since I can't always blend these two colors all of the time, I just take this and I cover up what I covered up in the green concealer, and then I set it with this translucent powder here. And just to make sure that it remains covered, I will put on the pressed powder like all over that area, just to make sure that it all blends and stays the same color. But yeah. And I also do keep a few palettes in here, as you can see. But I have the Rimmel London quad in Sun Safari, and it's a really pretty palette, actually. Like, you can tell when it's open. It's kind of a little messy though, because I have used this at school, and I have used my fingers to put on eyeshadow at times because I didn't have my brush. I just had this palette in my pocket, and I didn't want to use the applicator. So yeah, it's messy because I used my fingers. And then I have these two new palettes that I have shown in a few vlogs, but I definitely recommend this if you love like really portable palettes and really good palettes. These work really well with me because well, first of all, they're baked eyeshadow, so that's absolutely brilliant. And it's really nice when, you know, you want to be able to kind of have a variety of colors, but you don't want to carry like huge palettes with you. So I have these two in Naked and Sunset, and I use the Naked palette for like my outer corners usually, and then I use a color from the Sunset palette as like sort of a base, and it would also be the inner color. I really like the middle colors because the middle colors are really pretty, like these two specifically, and I've used this one, but these two are really nice. I mostly use this one as the base, and then I would do the outer corners in a color from this palette depending on how I'm feeling that day. So yeah, I keep all of that in here, and as you can see, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna pan the camera over just to show you how much this little bag really carries. But all of that is in that tiny bag. Sometimes the sometimes the EOS lip balm is in there, but the majority of the time it's just this. So yeah, that's why I like that bag. That bag is an absolute lifesaver, and I am so glad that I got it. Alrighty guys, so this is going to be my last tip, but try to be sociable. Try to join clubs if you can. Try to talk to people and try to socialize. The problem with me is that I'm a very introverted person and I don't like talking to new people, and that's kind of a bad thing because when it comes to partnering with people in class and you're not that sociable, you'll usually end up just pairing up with either the most lazy person in the class or the most hated person in class, probably, which isn't fun. So don't be like me. Don't be that person who will sit on one side of the classroom that has no people when everyone else is sitting on the other half. Yeah, I'm that type of person. So don't be like that. Try to socialize. Try to find something that you have in common with another person and try to be friends with them. Try to make friends, but choose your friends wisely. Choose your friends wisely, because it can make you or break you. So yeah, that's the end of this first episode. Yay, give it a big thumbs up if you guys are enjoying this series already and you want to see more. Remember, there's only going to be 4 episodes, and next week I am going to be talking about how to survive bullying and how to take a stand for yourself. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye! Choo choo cha.